Hey, good morning, folks. MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa here. We love it when a snowstorm behaves, and it's projecting along just as we talked about the last couple of days. So what you're seeing now is current radar, and where you see the dark blues, that is a burst of heavy snow. Visibility down to a quarter mile now, has moved into the thumb finally, moving through the Saginaw area, moving through northern Genesee County, and still some heavy snow lines stretch back to Lansing. You can see that we had a mix in the south that has kind of changed over to snow, and also now you'll notice that the snow is just about over in Grand Rapids. Let me grab the Grand Rapids radar for you. And you can see Grand Rapids reporting about 3 inches of snow, and it's about to come to an abrupt end across the Grand Rapids area. It is doing so right now, and in the next half hour it'll be over. It'll be over in well, it's over in Kalamazoo. It'll be over in Charlotte here in the next half hour or so. And it'll be 2 or 3 hours before it's out of the Saginaw area and out of the Northeast. So let's take a look at what is going on. Here's the bigger picture radar. And you can see the snow extends all the way up to Traverse City, all the way through the Mackinac Bridge, eastern part of the UP. Traverse City looks like it's picked up about 2 inches of snowfall so far, heading to 4 to 6 because of some lake effect. You can see the lake effect starting to develop around Marquette, but this burst of snow will move on through. So let's take a look at what's going on. Here are the observations for this past hour. Just thought I'd give you a rundown of these. Let's see, Alma, quarter mile visibility at 9 o'clock, heavy snow. Caro, heavy snow, quarter mile visibility. Flint at half mile visibility. We call that moderate snow, 30 degrees. Howell, 31. You get into well, Ann Arbor's 32, hasn't started on the observation yet. Looks like it's just moments from starting in Ann Arbor if it hasn't already. Lansing 30, down to light snow now. Midland at less than a quarter mile visibility, heavy snow. Tri-Cities, heavy snow. Saginaw, Harry Brown, heavy snow. At 9 o'clock, it's about a 2-hour burst, heavy snow. Grand Rapids, visibility coming up to a half mile now, moderate snow. Muskegon, heavy snow. Mount Pleasant, heavy snow. Battle Creek, heavy snow. 9 o'clock. Look at the temperature at Benton Harbor, 42, and that's what's coming behind the end of the snow. Look at the temperature at Muskegon, 35. Of course, that's some lake influence. South Haven's at 38. You go into northern lower Michigan, Traverse City, quarter mile visibility, half mile, moderate snow. Heavy snow, Houghton Lake. And then you get north to Sheboygan and Frankfort, and you're looking at half mile to 3/4 mile visibility. The Sioux at half mile. Remember, quarter mile is heavy snow, half mile is moderate snow. So here's your radar forecast. Three inches in Kalkaska. Thank you, Elaine Vickers. So here's the radar forecast. Let's take it to 11 o'clock. Snow ending in Lansing, snow ending in Jackson, done in Kalamazoo, done in Grand Rapids, done in Muskegon. Roads improving dramatically. Still heavy through the Ann Arbor, Detroit area. Still heavy in Flint, still heavy in the thumb, winding down in the Saginaw area. Let's take it to noon. Winding down in Saginaw, winding down in Flint, over in Ann Arbor and Detroit. So this is why I say there's about a 3-hour wait window on this. If you can wait till 11 o'clock in the Grand Rapids area, Kalamazoo, you're going to have much better roads. If you can wait till noon in Lansing, Jackson, you're going to have much better roads. If you can wait till 1 o'clock on the east side, southeast side of the state, Saginaw, the Thumb, Flint, Ann Arbor, Detroit, Saline, you're going to have much better roads. This is 1 o'clock. the snow moving out of the thumb, still snowing in northern lower Michigan, and then it transitions this afternoon. So this is 3-4 o'clock this afternoon. We are mighty fine at that point because we warmed up considerably. I'll show that to you in a second. Hey, thanks for joining me. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa on the MLive Morning Weather Updates. This is how we do it. Hit the share button and like the notifications from MLive, and you'll see our weather update in the morning. We'll go into more. You'll get more of this, so just hang tight if you're a weather fan. Now, this is this evening, and we go into 8-10 o'clock tonight, and you're looking at the lake effect snow bands across the UP starting to drift into parts of northern lower Michigan overnight tonight, but not for the southwest part of the state, not for Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo, but maybe far northwest lower. All right, how much additional snowfall? Latest run on the high resolution rapid refresh shows that Saginaw will pick up about 3 inches in this burst of snow. Rick Beer says 4 to 5 inches in Miawataka, and it looks like it's about done there. Okay, so northeast part, you still got 3-4 inches to go. Saginaw on the thumb, you got 2 to 3 inches to go. Flint, you probably have another inch to go, while Ann Arbor, Detroit, maybe an inch, but then very quickly melting, and the snow is done for all practical purposes in the Grand Rapids area, I would say. Temperatures. These are the current temperatures. Oh, sorry, I had this. Let me give you this in a better perspective for you so you can see what's going on. So there you see total additional snowfall. Like I said, 2 to 3 inches Saginaw, Bay City, Midland, into the thumb. The northeast quadrant of the state, let's call it. You're still 3-4 inches. Traverse City, you're probably an inch before it turns to lake effect, and you get a few inches after that. Here are the temperatures right now. And what you want to notice is that in the southwest corner of the state, down toward Chicago, northern Indiana, tongue of warm air, and that's what I'll show you coming through the area this afternoon. So again, if the roads are nasty in this heavy burst of snow, and they are, then you wait it out. So here's 11 o'clock. 34 in Lansing, melting quickly. 37 in Jackson. 34 in Ann Arbor. Noon. 37 Ann Arbor, Detroit, melting quickly. 36 Owasso. 37 Lansing, melting quickly. Grand Rapids 36, melting quickly. 1 o'clock, Saginaw, Midland, Bay City, starting to melt quickly, 34, 35. 2 o'clock, 36, Saginaw, Midland, Bay City. 37, Flint. 37, Mount Pleasant. 36 Mount Pleasant. 35, Clare. So a lot of melting going on. 1, 2, 3 o'clock this afternoon. This is 4, 5, 6. And then eventually, after the sun sets, we will turn colder and drop below freezing. But the point is here, if you could just wait a couple of hours, you can be quite safe in driving. Hey, Uchiduru, surprised on snow this morning? Shouldn't be. All right, so what do we have going on in the future? So this moves out. Friday is a lake effect snow shower, disorganized type pattern west side of the state and the UP. It's a cold weekend. It's a winter weekend, believe it or not. We got about 10 more days of quote unquote winter. I'll show you what I mean here. And then Monday we dry out. And I guess I shouldn't say we have 10 more days of winter weather, because next week, Wednesday, southwesterly flow, and we may be into the 50s, and this model even showing approaching 60 degrees again. So a warm up early next week, significant warm up, and then a cool down. We're at February 23rd, 24th, but very, very quiet, mild weather. Look at these temperatures. So we know we're in the 30s today. Tomorrow, like I said, it's winter. Let's see, Marilyn Rosa, what about rain? You folks mentioned rain here in Lansing. It's coming so quickly that the precipitation is ending before the temperature gets above freezing enough to turn it to rain. So yeah, you could have rain, but you're talking an hour, not freezing rain. Hey, good morning, Ray Larkin, fellow former co-worker. Saturday's cold, highs in the 20s, so it's going to be winter on Saturday. Sunday depends on where you're at. 40s in the south, 30s and 20s in the north. Monday, 40s in the south, 20s in the north. But look at Tuesday, back to 50 degrees all the way to Saginaw, to Grand Rapids, to maybe near Mount Pleasant, 50 in Lansing and Ann Arbor and Detroit. Look at Wednesday, southwesterly flow. Hey, Josh Crofis, and that's a good point. The salt is working well at this temperature. It's just if you wait an hour or two, Mother Nature will take care of everything that's on the roads. Hey, good morning, Mimi. Ms. Koyak? How did I do on that one? Hey, no problem, Marilyn Rosas. So this is next Thursday, 30s and 40s, and this model shows a little bit of a cool down toward the end of next week. All right, now, this is what I want to show you. I will get roasted by saying winter's quote-unquote done, because of course there will be cold times. There will be still a snow day or two as we head into March, probably. But it's going to be tough. But what I want to show you is that long-lasting, high temperatures, not making it above freezing, are probably toast by the time we get to the last days of February. So what we're going to look at is a surface temperature anomaly out to 16 days. This is the European model in its ensemble mode, the most stable mode for us to look at this. Hey, rock on yourself, Ray Larkin. Hopefully you and Joni are doing well. Let's see. So we go through the temperature anomalies, and of course I showed you that Saturday and Sunday are cold and wintry days, and of course I showed you that early next week, by Tuesday and Wednesday, we get right back to much warmer than normal temperatures. What you're seeing here, surface temperature anomalies. So how far warmer than normal or colder than normal or normal are the temperatures going to be? This is a forecast in the future. So this next Wednesday, so what does that show? That shows about 6 degrees Celsius warmer than normal. I usually double that for actual surface Fahrenheit temperature. So you're talking normal highs in the mid 30s, add on 10-15 degrees, and you're well into the 40s to near 50. It says maybe near 60, but we'll see on that. But what I want to show you is the widespread nature. Now, late next week and next weekend, we could have another cool down to near normal. That would be highs in the low 30s, maybe some 20s. But look at as we get to February 26th. This is February 26th. Warm air starts to build into the much of North America. This is February 28th. This is February 29th. Yes, it's a leap year. And this is March 1st. So this is the ensemble mode. You get a big brown cloud in the UP. Nan Matthews, no, the brown means that you are going to be about 15 to 20 degrees warmer than normal. So in the UP at that point, your normal high is probably around 28 to 30. Take and add 15 onto that. You're into the mid 40s. Lower Michigan, March 1st, again, maybe 15 to 20 degrees warmer than normal. Normal high about 35, add 15 to 20. You're in the 50s. And you try to imagine how a long-lasting winter pattern comes back from that. It does come back a day or two, a snowstorm or two, melts off quickly, but it doesn't come back for a week or two like we had last March when it was basically our worst winter month. And March can be our worst winter month, but it certainly does not look like it this year at all. So there you have it. There's your MLive morning weather update. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Thanks for joining me. Wait out the snow if you don't want to drive in it. Give it an hour or two of ending, and then Mother Nature will warm you up, and it will actually almost feel like March as the snow ends and then it starts to melt. Take care. Keep updated on MLive, and the next thing we turn to is the question of, is winter toast? I'll be addressing that over the next few days. Take care. Bye.